Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another video. In this video I am going to do an unboxing, install, and hopefully if the video doesn't run too long I'm going to do a review at the end. So this is the chair that came into that arrived with Amazon. It arrived exactly like this. All they did was put a shipping label on it, and it was at my front door when I came home. Here are the measurements of the chair. It's on the back of the box. As you can see here, it's 25.2 inches long, 25 inches wide, and it goes anywhere from 43.7 up to 49.6, depending on how the height of the chair, depending on how you adjust it. I already took, and I'm sorry about the carpet. The rug is going to slide on this wooden floor, but I did not want to scratch my floor up. I already took off the tape off the top so that we don't have to sit through that. So there's a piece of cardboard on top, and here is everything. Looks like we have a screw kit and the manual in a separate box. And here are, this looks like the headrest. I'll take everything out of the bubble wrap later. This looks like the base. Actually, what is this? Okay, this looks like it goes underneath the chair. This looks like the adjustable, thing that goes up and down. Put that to the side. Let's take out the bottom part. Seems to be packaged fairly decently. And it looks like here is the back of the chair. Everything looks like it's all bubble wrapped, so that's good. Looks like these are probably the wheels. Oh, gas lift and canisters inside. So the boxes are pretty well marked, so that's good. It's ripped a little bit, but no biggie. What else do we have left in the box? It looks like we have the seat. Everything is all bubble wrapped. And that is it. That's inside the box. So I got everything unboxed, and I got all the shrink wrap off, and all the not shrink wrap, but yeah, well, some parts have shrink wrap. Most of it was bubble wrap. So here's everything that's in the box. And what I really like the way they include this little kit here. It has all the screws that you're going to need. As you can see, it's not many at all. And they give you a screwdriver and a little, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's another little, oh, it's a hex wrench. So it tells you everything that you need to know right here. So that's pretty cool. And I briefly went through the manual, and the manual is really nice. It's nice. It's got photos in there of what the chair is going to look like. It tells you how to adjust it. It tells you step by step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this like I did with the bench. I'm just going to go through step 1 all the way up to whatever, all the way up to step 6 it looks like. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and sort through the pieces here and get ready to install. So I will be back in a minute or two. So step 1, it wants us to start with the star base here, and we've got the plunger, and they want the little plastic cap to go over the plunger, which is this here. So, oh, and they also want you to install the wheels. The plunger is going to go top first, and then we've got the plastic thingy goes on like that. But before we do that, we got to put the wheels on. Because when we flip this over, it's just going to slide out, looks like. I'm assuming it'll lock in once you put some weight onto it. So here are the wheels. And they just simply snap in the little holes here. Just push until you hear a little snap. And it's kind of hard to do this while I'm filming. And there you go. There's 6 of those. plunger here. Step 1 is done. Step 2, looks like we're going to need the seat here. Put this to the side for now. And we're going to need this. This is going to attach underneath the seat. And we're going to need these screws out of the pack here. And it tells you in the packet where the screws go. And this one here says for seat. I really like this. It tells you what each screw is. For headset, for the back seat or the head plate. This is for the back seat, for the under seat. It's pretty nice. So this is the seat. This over here is the back part. So they said the front, and it's clearly labeled. So they want the front and the directions to be like this, and you want the plunger part, it's going to install just like this, and you want it to be installed like that. Okay. And don't forget, the plunger part, they say faces the front of the seat. So this is the front. I'm going to try to put that all up on the video as well, the manual. For the seat, you're going to use the hex tool. Now we're going to do step 3. Step 3, we're going to use, and they give us an extra screw too, so that's nice. Now we're going to use the back screws for the next step. And they gave me 5 of those as well. And we're also going to use the hex tool for that. So what we're going to do, we're going to line up the back seat screw holes here to the metal part that we just put together. See the grooves here? We're going to slide the seat. We're going to slide the seat onto those grooves with this metal plate here, and we're going to line up those screw holes to the screw holes on the back seat. So it should go something like this. And we're going to use the 4 screws in the kit labeled for back seat. And they're going to be the longer screws here. And you're going to use your hex tool that they gave you in the kit to tighten this down with. And it's going to be something like that. And this is not exactly light. And that's another thing. The box that it's shipped in, it weighed a good 40-50 pounds. So keep that in mind when you're trying to drag that back into your home. Alright guys, this is step 3. Attaching the seat to the back seat. And this is the plate. So far so good. On to step 4. Now we're going to put the seat onto the little piston that we just installed with the wheels. And what we're going to do is we're going to line up the hole here to that piston, and the piston is going to sit in the hole, and that's going to raise the chair up and down. So we're going to use this. And we're going to take the seat and we're going to try to line it up. I'm telling you, this is not exactly light. It's going to go just like that. So that is basically step 4. Now we're on step 5, and what we're going to do is we're going to install the headrest at the top here. Okay, it looks like the headrest, which is here, It looks like it just clips onto the bar here. And I don't know if we had screws or not. Hey guys, so I finally figured out the headrest. So apparently the headrest already came pre-assembled, and the reason why I couldn't pull it apart is because it was already screwed in. I don't know if you can see the screw there. So what I did was I loosened them up just enough to where I can get this part to move. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to the back of the chair here and then tighten up the screws, and then the headrest will be tight enough to where it's not going to move. So that is what I'm going to do, and that is what the one step in the manual showed, but it showed it as already disassembled, so I got confused and I wasn't sure what was going on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So now that I got the headrest, or I got that little plate here loose, it's fitting much better, because before there was a gap here at the bottom where my thumb is, and it just wasn't clipping on to the chair properly. So once I tighten this up, sorry about the camera movement, it's going to be nice and sturdy, and it's not going to come off as easily as it did before. Alright everyone, so I went ahead and tightened up the screws on the bottom here, and I got that plate nice and tight, and as you can see, it's not coming off now, so that is good. The reason why there's a little bit of a gap here is because there is a screw that holds the mesh to the back of the frame of the chair, and it happened to be right here in the middle, right where I'm putting the headrest. So there's a little bit of gap because of that screw. Otherwise, it's nice and tight, and it's not going to come loose. Anyway, I hope this helps. So here's the chair, guys. All in all, assembly wasn't bad at all, other than, like I said before, the headrest. There are two buttons on the side here that if you press it, you can raise the headrest up and down. I do like the armrest, the way they fold up. Pretty cool, so that you can slide the chair underneath a desk. And there are nice buttons on the side here. You just press it, you can raise it and lower it. And you just push down on the armrest and pull up. And again, pushing this button and it raises and lowers the armrest. So that's pretty cool, and it's pretty standard with all chairs. You have your bar here, and you can raise and lower it. It's easier if you sit down. Here we go. Raise up. Here is the back of it. Pretty nice support. And that's it. Here is the chair. Let me move this arm down too. So like I said, it's a heavy chair. I mean, it's pretty heavy. It's about 40-50 pounds. And my next goal now is to get this chair upstairs. That's going to be fun. Hey everyone, so I'm out of breath from getting this chair upstairs. But the new chair, as you can see on the video, is on the left here. And my old chair is here. Now the old chair is a leather chair, Fantasy Labs. There's absolutely, hardly, I'll use the term loosely, anything wrong with it. It's got memory foam, it's leather, it's very comfortable. Comes with a pillow at the top. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video. Zoom up a little bit. So I like it, but there's one major problem. As you can see, it's not breathable. Look at this. So there's many times I got up and my back's sweaty or the bottom of my legs are sweaty because it's not breathable. Now if you look at the new chair, it's all a mesh. You can see through it. It's breathable. That is the main reason why I got a new chair. If it wasn't for it, if this was breathable, I would have never got a new chair, because I like it a lot. However, it is what it is. If you're not like me, this might be fine. This got great reviews, and I can see why it got good reviews. However, for me, just for me, I needed a chair that was breathable. So I got my new chair. So I'm going to use this for a while. I'm going to put this one to the side. I'm going to put this over to the other computer desk. I'm going to use this for a couple months, and then I will come back and let you know how I feel. and we're going to do a review. So on with the pros and cons. Now I've been using this chair for a few months now, and it's definitely breathable. I love the breathable mesh fabric. I'm not getting up with a sweaty back or sweaty legs anymore, so that is definitely a main pro to this chair. I love the way the armrest folds, and what I mean by folds, I don't mean raise up and down, which they do. I mean folding back and forward. So you can push on the armrest to raise them back so that you can store your chair under your desk if you need to. So that's a pretty nice touch. I really like that. Or if they're just simply in the way, just push them up and move them out of the way. So I really like that a lot. The manual, love the manual. Nice photos. It has a little bit of directions underneath the photos, telling you what screws to use and where the screws go. That is very helpful, and I thought the manual was very good. I wish it was more like that on other products. The chair does support up to 280 pounds, so that's good for a big guy like me because I need a chair that's going to support my weight. I don't weigh 280, but I'm up there, so it's nice to have a chair that I know it's going to support me. It's not going to eventually fall apart because of my weight. Assembly was quick and easy, despite the issue I had with the headrest. I believe that was more on me than them, but the manual did look like it was trying to have you assemble it, but it already came assembled, so that was kind of if I would have looked at it closely, I would have saw that, but that's me and that's not them. And the chair is adjustable, just like all chairs of this type. It can raise and lower, and the backrest can raise forward and backwards, and the headrest can also raise up and down, and it does move backwards and forwards, but not a whole lot, but it is some adjustment there. Now on with the cons. The chair height. I'm having a problem with the chair height. And what I mean by that is it doesn't go as low as my Fantasy Labs chair. As a result, my knees are hitting the underneath keyboard tray of my computer. And some people on Amazon actually complain about this as well. There is a girl on there who complained that she's only 5'2", and the chair is so tall for her that her feet barely touch the floor. So that's an issue. So to keep that in mind when you get this chair, if you're tall and you don't think you're gonna have that issue, then all the better. With my keyboard tray being under the desk, and when I pull it out to use the computer, my knees are definitely hitting it. Work-wise, it's fine because my keyboard tray is on top of the desk, so the chair has zero effect on that. But when I'm gaming, it is what it is. And comfort. The chair is not super comfortable, at least for me. I don't know what's going on with the leg part, but when you're sitting down, the back of your legs by your knees starts to hurt after a while. It's almost like there's a bar that's going across and you're sitting on it, but there is no bar. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Now, especially when I'm gaming, when I'm working, I know what you're thinking, oh, just put a pillow down. I could do that when I'm working, but since the chair already sits kind of high, I'm now adding more height by putting a padded item on the chair. So that's not really a solution for me. I don't know what it is, but that's something I need to figure out, and it's been a couple months, and I was hoping I would get used to it, but I'm still not used to it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the cons, but they're pretty big cons in my opinion, which pretty much drops my rating. So I do rate this on a 5-star system, pretty much the same thing as Amazon. 5-star being excellent, 1-star meaning avoid, stay away, run away. I'm going to give this a 3. It's average, it's okay. It's not the best chair in the world. It's not the worst chair in the world. I could be a little bit biased because my Fantasy Lab chairs is very comfortable. So, and this chair is definitely not as comfortable as that one. So it could be, a little bit of bias there, but my legs do hurt. So I'm not making that up, and I'm not imagining that. So there you go, 3 stars. It's not too bad. So I want to thank everyone for watching the video. I do have another video coming up soon. I have a corner LED light that I just got that I'm excited about. So stay tuned for that video. That'll be coming up soon. And I want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. And I hope everyone stays safe. And I will see you on the next video. Have a good one.